You're sitting on your couch, looking at a pair of jeans. You're not sure if you're a size 6 or an 8, so you buy both. Maybe even a 10, just to be safe. You figure you'll just send back what doesn't fit because it's free, right? Well, that living room fitting room habit is officially getting a price tag. Have you noticed this lately? You check your refund status and realize you're missing 10 bucks. It's not a mistake. It's a restocking fee, a mail-in surcharge, or what I call the return tax. This is the part that blew my mind. 72% of major brands have started charging these fees. We're talking Zara, H&M, and Macy's, the heavy hitters. Just 3 years ago, that number was barely 30%. Why the sudden shift? Because the numbers reached a breaking point. In 2024, returned goods in the US hit $890 billion. That is nearly 17% of all retail sales flowing backward. This isn't just about brands being greedy, it's about a massive logistical mess finally catching up to our wallets. Why does it cost $10 to put a shirt in a box? It comes down to reverse logistics. Sending something back is way more expensive than sending it out. Experts say processing a single return costs an average of $33. For a $50 item, more than half the value is gone before it even hits the warehouse shelf. Think of it as a zombie package. When you return something, it starts a lonely journey to a centralized hub to be opened, inspected for stains, cleaned, retagged, and repackaged. Warehouse wages are up 20%, making it expensive to find people to sort through our maybes. If that shirt takes 2 weeks to clear the system, it might already be out of season, becoming dead inventory. When a retailer charges you $10, they aren't even breaking even. They're just trying to stop the bleeding. Your indecision is killing their margins. That shirt probably went on a more expensive vacation than you did this year just to get back to the store. Shipping a box backward is a logistical nightmare. There's a Black Mirror side to this story. While we complain about the fees, companies like Uptoro and Happy Returns are managing the mess with high-tech shadow systems. Did you know there's a blacklist for shoppers? Retailers are using AI to track your return score. It's like a credit score for your shopping habits. If you're a serial returner who buys 10 items and sends back 9 every week, the algorithm flags you. Some stores might stop showing you promotions or hit you with the highest possible fees. They even have a name for the worst offenders. Wardrobing. That's when someone buys an expensive dress, wears it to an event with the tags tucked in, and returns it the next day. That specific fraud costs the industry over $100 billion a year. The AI is watching, calculating whether you're a profitable customer or a logistical liability. It's not personal, it's just data. If you cost them more in shipping than you provide in profit, you're going to see those fees pop up every single time. For the last decade, we lived in a free everything bubble. Amazon Prime started an arms race where every retailer felt forced to offer free shipping and returns just to survive. They burned cash, subsidized by venture capital, to win your loyalty and make the living room fitting room feel normal. But the era of free money is over. With today's interest rates, companies have to make a profit on every box. Some even call these fees a sustainability tax, citing the massive carbon footprint of all those zombie packages crisscrossing the country. On the other side, consumer advocates argue retailers are passing the buck for inconsistent sizing. If a medium fits like a small in one store and a large in another, is it really the customer's fault? It's a classic economic tug-of-war, but for now, the retailers are winning. They've realized that most of us are sticky. Even if we hate the $10 fee, we're still addicted to the convenience and will likely click buy anyway. They know we'll pay for the privilege of not leaving our houses. If the era of the free mistake is over, how do we play the game? The future is about getting smarter. Brands are leaning into virtual try-on tech, letting you use your phone's camera to see how glasses or clothes look before you order. It's not perfect, but it's better than a surprise fee. Also, look at loyalty programs. Many brands keep free returns as a perk for top-tier members. If you spend enough, they'll handle the mess for you. For low-value items, you might even see the keep it trend, where AI decides it's cheaper to just refund you and let you keep the product. So, will you be more intentional about what goes in your cart? Or is the convenience still worth the return tax? I'm genuinely curious. Drop a comment if you've been hit with one of these fees lately. At the end of the day, the best way to save $10 is to not need the return in the first place. The living room fitting room isn't dead, but the bill has finally arrived. Make sure you read the fine print before your next checkout.